Today, information and communication technology field is considered as the most dynamically developing, so that it can transform a lot of elements in our life, including industries. And if we are talking about the development on evolution of information technology, we need to talk about the trends that we have. And one of the trends is the complication of information products, so that before we have a strict separation of different kind of information, and now this information typically comes to us in a great mixture and combination of textual and multimedia information. And here we need to organize our instruments and the software in such a way so to operate with this great mixture and data flow. The ability to interact with the growing importance of an information product, the ability to exchange this product between a computer and user or between information systems acquires the significance of a leading technological problem. And this issue also affects the compatibility of hardware and software. All the problems of processing and transmitting information were in full compliance with the compatibility and speed. The elimination of intermediate links. So information technology brings an ability to transfer data without any kind of intermediate or elements, and now we can directly send everything from one continent to another, so that it improves the speed of data transfer and reduce the costs. The globalization. Now companies can be located at the different point of world but continue operate worldwide. And convergence, the differences between the products and services and information product and tools used in everyday life for business purposes, information intended to entertainment, as well as among various modes of operations such as the transmission of audio, digital, and video signals disappear. And the Gartner company determines the 10 technological trends in 2019, and first of all is the standalone devices, the small devices, the small computing elements like PLC or terminal units that can operate without incorporation of a human, so that they can be programmed by using their internal logic like artificial intelligence and make their decision according to the input the data that they receive from the environment. The augmented analytics that help us to bring more information by using our specific computing devices when we are located, and when we make research of environment and we are located at a particular place, we can bring the additional information that may help us to understand the situation better, to extract the information better, and to augment the reality in such a way to make our conclusion wider. The artificial intelligence based application development, so that application now can help us to make decisions or even make decisions instead of us. And the digital twin, the technology that helps us to bring the factory in the virtual mode and analyze the situation that may arise. We can for example, model the complicated process and in absolute way the model the aircraft, the helicopter, and many other industrial elements, and analyze their behavior according for the changes in environment. The strengthening peripheral computing, so that the computing can be distributed and all of the computing systems can operate locally or in convergence. Immersive technology, augmented, mixed, and virtual reality changes the perception way of the world and the form of experience or immersion. And blockchain technology, the blockchain technology that help us to improve the business process of exchange of the data, so that where we cannot rely on one point or one server that collects all of the data, because it becomes the one point of failure. In blockchain technology, there is no central computer or central or arbiter in this system. The smart spaces, a smart space is a physical or digital environment within which people and information systems interact. The smart spaces are developing in 5 key areas like openness, connectedness, coordination, intelligence, and scale. The most developed examples are smart cities. The digital ethics and privacy. In this trend, we need to consider a lot of questions about the privacy and the ethic, and how can we control the development of the artificial intelligence and evolution of computing systems and evolution of the data spread that is brought by the social networks. The quantum computing is the next trend that will absolutely change the way of computations and bring us to the next stage of the computing, where every complicated task that is seemed for now will be very easily very easily solved by the quantum computings.